but you're loading more when your backswing with the lower body. These look really good, Ann.
That went pretty good.
Yes, it did. So we're loading more power, but we're also, because we're turning, we're keeping that, it's easier to keep the club to the inside. Wow. Very, very nice. Very good. Everything's solid. Right hip, that's your only thought. Very good.
And on the left was our last session, and the swing on the right is the session before that. And in our last lesson, we focused only on one thing, and that's turning the right hip more in the backswing. And we didn't work on taking the club back to the inside or stop trying to lift the club, but we just wanted to turn the right hip more. And as I compare these two, you're going to see how even though you lift the club a little bit in both swings, the turning of the right hip gets that club back more to the inside at the end of the backswing. And that's the key. It's not necessarily how you arrive in the right spot, but to get in the right spot. And on the right, you can see how your hands are right at your neck right there as you start down. And here you lift a little bit, but because you're turning more with your lower body, your hands get much further behind you, much better position. Your club is much more to the golf ball. Here you're a little bit steep. And so you're going to come into the ball. You can see how at this position you're turned much more. If I take you all the way to the top, you can see how there's really no turn here. Your belly button's almost facing the camera on the left, and you're still facing the golf ball on the right. So you really haven't turned as much as you are on the left. So that's just a much better position, and you're getting the club further back to the inside because of the hip turn. You're not trying to get the club to the inside by thinking about your hands going to the inside. If you can get your body to turn more, the club will get there. And then you come in much better here. Just hit a nice solid shot.
Make it all turn and not just sway. Pure turn, just a early turn of the right hip. Good. We're teaching the right hip how to move without our help, but it's going to need our help for a while before we can let go of helping. Once it can do it on its own, then you can help some other part of your swing. Right now, we've got to help the hip. It's their turn to get help from you. It'll be someone else's turn next, but right now, that right hip needs your help. It won't always do it without your help. Very good. Very nice. That went as far as some of your better ones a while ago.
Yes. It felt good.
And the effort, it seems very comfortable. Oh, I had a nice crunch of nice little thump of the ground on that one. So right now, you've got to have almost that little talk to yourself. You know, okay, make sure you get that right hip. Don't assume that you don't have to think it anymore. Your hip's going to do it without your help. That won't happen for a month. It's the best I've seen you hit these clubs. Best I've seen you hit them.
I agree. More,
we kind of searched around for different things, but this right hip was the key, I think.
I think you can never find the...
And you never know when that piece is going to fit the other pieces.